New tonight, the Crown Uptown Theater is submitting an application for demolition.
Sophia Jernander joining us live at the Crown Uptown with everything you need to know. Sophia.
Mike and Rachel, that application was submitted earlier today. The theater is a historic building, although not on the Register of Historic Places. It's almost 100 years old. Most recently, it's been used as an entertainment venue right here in downtown Wichita. The theater's last show was in December, and since then, no further events were scheduled. The business's phone number has been disconnected. The theater first got its start in 1928, opening as a silent movie theater. In 1961, it became the new Uptown Theater. It stopped showing movies in 1975 and then was converted into the Crown Uptown Theater you all know today in 1977. And it's hosted decades of Broadway-style productions. The theater has applied for demolition, so what happens now? Councilmember Joseph Shepard said in a statement today, the application must now go through the city's review process, which includes meeting code requirements, verifying utility disconnections, ensuring the protection of adjacent structures, and obtaining all required departmental approvals, including review due to the building's historic significance. And he plans to bring it up at a meeting tomorrow. Again, these are all the steps that need to happen before the building can be demolished. In downtown Wichita, Sophia Jernander, 12 News.